This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting of the KLDC to order on May 26th. Amanda, if you'd like to take attendance for everybody.
How about if I just call out your name and you tell me if you're here?
Yep, that works.
All right. President Noble.
Here.
Ray Jordan.
Here.
Dave Beatty.
Here.
Glenn Fitzgerald. Ace.
Here.
That Brittany Strong.
I'm here.
Andy Kirk 11. Al Tito.
Here. Amanda, I'm having difficulty hearing you, and I got a headset on, and I got my hands on my ears to try and hear you, and I don't know if it's a volume on your side or my side.
Well, I think my neighbors can hear me because I'm practically screaming. I'm not sure if I can do anything with the microphone.
You sound okay to me, Amanda, anyway.
Okay. I think I called everybody.
Okay. Great. So we have one agenda item before we go into executive session to discuss our contracts or our potential for loan applications. So I think we have our 2019 financial statement to review and approve. And so I don't know, BA or Mandy, I don't know which one of you want to start with that.
I'll let BA.
I think everybody has received a copy of the financial statements from the accounting group. They are it seems very similar to last year. There's not been a lot of change in activity. If you look at the shorter of the two group documents, which includes the management letter on page 4, just a couple things that I did want to point out. The accounting firm explains the scope of their audit, what they're looking at, items that they are particularly trying to examine. One of the things that they do mention as far as audit matters, all items, they said, noted no transactions entered into where there's a lack of authoritarian guidance or consensus. So obviously, management of KLDC is doing what they are supposed to be doing. All significant transactions have been recognized in the proper period, and they did make various comments. They encountered no significant difficulties in dealing with management, and that's a compliment to Mandy for her partnership in working with the accounting statements and the accountants themselves. There are no disagreements that they mention with management, and to any other matters, as mentioned in here, they did not have any concerns or complaints. In the financial statements themselves, and this is on their page 1, we believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our audit opinion. And their opinion, which begins on the top of page 2, financial statements referred to above present fairly and all material respects the financial position of the City of Kingston Local Development Corp. So again, the accounting review indicates that KLDC and management of KLDC is doing exactly what they are supposed to be doing and following generally accepted accounting principles. So again, compliments to Mandy. The financial analysis on page 3, they do show, or we do show, a slight increase, just over $39,000 year to year, 2018 to 2019, That is primarily made up, though, by a recovery of bad debt. If you look at page 4, it's a breakout or breakdown of the actual operations of the KLDC. And you will notice, again, the comparison 18 to 19. Most every line item is similar, except we do have a bad debt recovery of $25,000. That was the loan that we did recover earlier in the year. There is an increase in expense in the Kingston Business Park, and that was based on the marketing efforts, cleanup, as well as some regular maintenance that's done down at the park itself. But as I said, the net increase shows $39,094 year to year, 18 to 19. Page 5 in the statement, it does give a breakout of the outstanding debt for KLDC, which includes the DOT loan and the HUD loan. You can see the debt has been reduced from $810,000 to $678,000 from year to year, again moving in a very positive direction. Page 6 just gives an actual breakout of asset and liability. And again, there are no material changes. They are very similar from year to year. Just in scanning through this, you'll look further back as far as cash and equivalents. This is on page 11, just to reassure everyone that all cash deposit balances of KLDC, they are collateralized by the bank 100%. So there was no negative comment made there. Page 12 gives a breakout of the various revolving loan funds, where they are, balance beginning and end of year. Page 13 again just shows loan payables and our payments that have been made. So as I said, there are no negatives that have been reported by the accounting firm. There were no internal deficiencies that they did note, and there were no instances of non-compliance or any other negatives that the accounting group found the operations of KLDC. Questions? Hearing no questions, can I ask for a motion then to accept the audit statements as presented?
So move, Al.
So Al moved and Pat seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. And I just want to make a note to thank both Mandy and PA for your work on making sure that we were able to get all of our audits done. I know it made for a challenge during this pandemic to be able to get all of that accomplished. So I just want to say thank you. It's great to be able to get an audit done and not have any.
Thank you.
All right, so I think the next thing that we have on our agenda today is to continue review of the loan applications for our economic activity microloan program. And so I'd like to ask for a motion to enter into the executive session.
So moved.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Pat seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Okay, and turn off this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
Can I have a motion to exit executive session?
So moved.
BA seconded.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and so what we'd like to do is I'd like to call for a motion to approve loan number 16 in the amount of $7,500 pursuant to their application. Do I have a motion for that?
Okay.
So Al has moved that, and I think it's Pat seconded.
Yep.
So all in favor on that one?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing no opposed. Thank you all very much. I don't have any other business for today. But I appreciate, everybody's time. We'll let you know at this point. You may want to pencil in your calendar to have something Tuesday. If something changes and we don't get all of the information we need, we'll let you know whether or not we need to have that meeting. But at least pencil it in for now. That'd be great. With that said, I think I'll call for a motion to adjourn.
So move out.
Okay, Al moves. Do we have a second? Yay.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, great. Thank you all very much. I'm going to turn off this recording.